Hey everybody, welcome to TPG'S world. It's me, TPG. I am here leaving Target. It is the 23rd of January 2020. I am currently on my way home from work here. I worked like a 5-hour shift, 5 to 10. It was not a very long shift, but it was a tiresome shift. Today was a long day. So anyway, I decided I would do a car vlog. As you hear, my voice is still out. I'm still struggling with my voice back and forth. I'm trying to get it right, but I think it's just this weather changing so bad here. It's just, I don't know, it went out about halfway through the day. But yeah, so that's what's going on with my voice. So yeah, like I said, I just left Target. I work tonight, and I work tomorrow night, and then I'm off Saturday, and I'm so excited I'm going to sleep unless they call me in at Target. Other than that, I got some things I want to work on, because I'm getting a week closer to Wicked. Like, I go to Wicked this time next week on Saturday. I go to Wicked. I cannot believe it. I'm so excited. Like, I've been waiting to see this play forever and ever. Tomorrow is Friday, and I'm going to go to work, and like I said, I'm going to work at the school. I'll come home, take a brief little nap, and then I'll head to Target. And I'm only working a little small shift tomorrow, 6 to 10. So I don't talk about my school job a lot, because I don't really, a lot of what schools and stuff is, a lot of stuff that goes on in schools is very confidential. So it's very hard to talk about, like, things that the students do or say or whatever without breaching their confidentiality, which is why I don't speak on a lot of things that the students do or say. And I've been asked that before. But one thing I do like to talk about is just how wonderful I love my job at the school, and how much I love being in education and getting to help shape the future. And each day those kids inspire me. And today we had a really nice talk. We talked about Dr. Martin Luther King. We talked about how he inspired the world and heroes. And the kids were asked to name heroes, and they named me and the other teacher I work with. They named us as their heroes, and that was the greatest thing. And they told us how we inspire them. And it was very powerful to me, because I'm trying to fight back tears now, because to know that I matter to those kids, and to know that I do inspire these kids at such a young age, is one of the greatest, most rewarding feelings I think I've ever felt in my life. So I was so blessed each day. Some days it's a struggle, and some days, I want to pull my hair out, and other days I want to leave crying, but I wouldn't trade it, because I love those children. But I do talk about, that as far as where I work and stuff, that's just confidential. I'm not going to get into that. But I wouldn't trade it. I really wouldn't. God really blessed me with wonderful co-workers and friends and a career I love. I love my job at Target. Right now, the only problem I'm having at Target is really, as you know, right after Christmas, all stores have low periods. So a lot of the employees are complaining because they're not getting a lot of hours. Now, I get about 10 hours a week, but they pay really good money here, guys. So like 13 hours a week is pretty decent money. I bring home a pretty decent check from Target. Not like I do from the school, of course, but they don't pay like small minimum wage, because South Carolina minimum wage is only $7.25. Is that not horrible? Target pays way above that. Way above that. So, it's really, really, really good. So it's okay, but like, it's just, we're not going to be getting more hours till like March or April before we'll start getting more hours, when like people's income tax check come and stuff like that. Summer starts coming up. There'll be more hours available. But I know some of these people that work here, they don't understand that. And like retail, it's how it always is. You're so packed. Like when I was working at Target during Thanksgiving and Christmas, I was working all the time, and I was making money hand over fist. One of my checks, I brought home like $700. It was crazy. And we were busy, and we were working long hours. I was working like 6 and 7 hour shifts. Now I'm only working like 4 and 5 hour shifts, which I don't mind, because my feet, as you guys know, I do have neuropathy, so my feet do throb after a certain amount of time. So I do not mind working shorter shifts where I'm not on my feet as much or not as sore. However, We have these really amazing mats at Target, and my feet don't hurt as bad. But after a 4-hour shift at Dunkin', who has no mats, my feet are ready to die. So it's definitely different. Somebody asked me about Dunkin' tonight. I still work there on a once a week basis, kind of. I just haven't had a desire to quit yet. I've been there as part-time. And that's been my second job for so long. It's kind of like, I want to call it almost like second nature, I guess, to me. I don't know how else to explain it. But it is what it is. Why haven't I quit it yet? I just haven't quit. I don't know why. I don't know. Eventually I will, because I'm going to have to choose between the two. And of course I'm going to choose Target, because Target pays better and stuff like that. And I like the people at Target. I like my job at Target. I do want to train eventually for another department and learn other parts of Target so I can pick up shifts and work in other departments. But right now, I'm just going to stick with being a front-end cashier. I don't have a problem with that at all. But anyway, that's basically it in a nutshell. That's what's going on in TPG's world. I'm still not feeling the best. So I'm hoping to be able to, as I said, tomorrow, I'm gonna come home, take a little nap in between the two. I would almost call in sick to school tomorrow. That's how bad I really feel. But because I've only missed, I found out this year, I've only missed 3.5 days, which is really good, considering some people have missed a lot. So 3.5 days out of 180 days is not bad. But I try to really save my days. I've really been working hard to save up my days and really work hard to reserve them for when I am really, really, really sick. And like last week when I just was so miserable, if I hadn't called in those other times, I would not have have a problem calling in tomorrow, I guess. But I know I'll be all right to get today. Now, today was kind of scary, though, guys. Let me tell you, I meant to tell you what happened. I don't think I've ever been as scared as I was today a little bit. I started having really bad chest pains and pain shooting up my arm. And I know the first thing you guys are thinking is, oh, God, he had a heart attack. And it's not that at all. I have bad panic attacks. And today was a real stressful day with the kids. As I've often said, we have a really different group of children. So our kids are all over the place, and it can get very, very stressful in there. Very, very stressful. We have probably one of, if not the hardest classes in the school. We definitely have the hardest kindergarten class, but we have one of, if not the hardest classes in the entire school. So it's definitely very rough and tough to deal with. So I felt like I was having a heart attack, which I was glad to find out I wasn't. But then what happened was I actually was standing at the door, and one of our students, his grandmother, was volunteering for the last couple of days to kind of help us get caught up for report cards and things like that, because one of us was out. I was out 3 days. The other teacher was out for a couple of days. So we had to really do a lot of testing and catching up and all, because report cards were due this week. So thank God this lady came in and helped us. But she was coming back from the bathroom, and I just kind of fell back in the hallway. Like I felt like I was going to faint. It was terrible. And it took me about 30 minutes or so, or 40 minutes to get myself back where I wasn't so discombobulated. I really did feel like I was going to, I looked at her and said, you might have to call an ambulance to take me out of here. That's how bad I felt. But then I kind of like, I don't know if it's because I hadn't been on my blood pressure medicine for so long, and I just started taking it again. And it was just, it's only been a little over a week. So was it like maybe adjusting to my body again, or what it was doing? I really don't know, but I know that it was crazy. And so anyway, I felt awful, and I really did almost think I was going to have to call an ambulance to come and take me to the emergency room, because I felt like I was legit going to pass out. And I don't think I've ever felt that way before. And it wasn't like a sleepy. I really thought I was like going to go down and just like be like TKO, knockout, bam. It was horrible. I never thought I really did. So anyway, it kind of passed. It just kind of passed away. I'm still having a little bit of chest pain, but not bad. But anyway, I kind of like went to, and just kind of sat down at my desk and chilled for a minute. Like it was about 30 minutes. And then all of a sudden it just kind of passed. I didn't feel like I was going to pass out anymore. And I was fine, but it was just like a gradual thing, you know. And I got myself together, went on and did what I had to do, and that was it. That was the rest of the day for me. And it was just like, bam. But y'all, that was pretty scary to me because, like, I've never felt that way. Like, I was just legit pass out. So I'm really looking forward to Saturday when I can just kind of sleep late and not really have to do anything unless I get called into Target or whatever. And then, of course, I'll work because, you know, I need the money. And I love working because I'm a working person. I'm a hard worker. I like working. I work myself to the bone sometimes when I shouldn't. But I have had, since I started working Target and Target and the school, versus like when I was working at like Dunkin' or Dollar General or whatever, I'm not working 7 days a week anymore. Like when I was working Dunkin', if you guys remember over the summer, and even before that, if you guys followed me before, when I was working at Dollar General, it was very, very, very like crazy for me because I would work 7 days a week. So now I at least, you know, like with only working with Target being so slow right now, I might get 1 or 2 days a week. So like I work tonight and tomorrow, and that's all this week that I've worked at Target, except for Monday. I did get called in Monday. So when that's done, you know, bam, I'm done. So it's like I've had some days off to kind of want to have Saturday off, and like I said, unless I get called in. And so I'm getting a lot more time off in Dunkin'. I only work at Dunkin' 6 to 11:30. It's like 6 a.m. to 11:30 or 6 a.m. to 12. And like I said, it's only enough to get my paycheck ain't a whole hell of a lot. And I get my free coffee and donuts, and that's about it, you know. So it's pretty much my life in a nutshell. Okay, guys, I'm going to go, and I love you guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit that thumbs up. Remember to hit that like button because that is important to me. I like you. I want you to like my videos. Remember to be the best you that you can be because there's only one of you. Take care of yourself. And remember not to hate on people. Why? Because hating is a disease, and some folks really need to get well soon. You guys get to really see out in the country where I live now. It's kind of creepy. It's like, just expect some like Jason or something to jump out on you. But that's that rough country road I live on. That rough road. Okay, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I love you guys. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.